So Ricky, what are your thoughts on that match? It was a well contested game between Rossvale and the Braves today. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. I thought it was, you know, a game where obviously we're favourites to go and win the game just through league position, etc. But Rossvale came here with a good game plan, and they tried to expose us in certain areas, tried to build for the back, and I felt our pressure was good in the main. They got through the line 4 times, I think it was, for my count. I need to look back when we look at the data on it. But they got through that line and didn't really cause us too much problems. But there was areas of game to tidy up, definitely, and I was pleased with the last 20-25 minutes. I felt it was a bit more like us. Had to settle down. But you'll see with some of the results today, I've not looked at them, I've not seen them, but I would imagine sometimes in this cup it's never that easy when you're the favourite team, and we're still a developing team. So there's those situations that we were in today where we're favourites, it's not always easiest to play. So I was happy. There's a lot of positives out there. I thought there was good performances individually. I just felt sometimes we were trying too much too soon. Keane to a point. Keane's done really well for us. But I just felt he was trying too hard at times, trying to overdo things. And it's no criticism, but you know, he's still young enough that we can work on him in various aspects of his game. I've answered 3 questions in one.
No, thank you very much. It makes it easier for me. And a word on Reg McLaren. That's now he's in a rich vein of form, and it was a great finish. And us in commentary, we're always talking about how he's sprinting, he's running till the dying seconds of the match. Yeah. You got a word for him today? Yeah,
well, there was one he could have tucked in, actually, just to correct you there on his shape, but it's true, because that's, you know, like, that's part of his game, but he's probably ran that much, but he needs to go in and tuck in. Reggie's offered us a lot. He's a fantastic guy, him and his brother, and I think they add a lot to the changing room. We want to work with Reg to improve him all the time, but some of his interplay, some of his gameplay today was really good, and he's got a goal in him. That's why he's been brought to the club, as well as all the other aspects that he adds to it. So I'm pleased for him. I'm no one for speaking about individuals. We're a team, and we've got a way that we want to try and play, and we're working towards that.
And on that, you're in good form. You've a couple of good results of late. Great start to the season. Coming up against possibly the favourites for the league, East Kilbride, next week. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, they're favourites because they've got. They seem to, or what everybody says about them, they've got a big budget, and they've got a lot of players. They keep signing players, but it doesn't really worry me whatsoever at all. It's just another game for us. We'll have a game the week after. It's just part of the league season. You take things game by game. We'll prepare like we always prepare for any game, like we prepared today. It's obviously a different game. So we look at that and we take that into consideration. But for me, I've got a really good group of boys in there, a really tight group of boys, boys that I know that if I put them on the bench, they're desperate to go on. If I know if I start them, they're desperate to go and do their best. Sometimes it doesn't quite work out because they're so eager. But I know our squad at Caledonian is a match for anybody. Now we might win the game next week, lose, draw. Then we analyse that, we move on after that. But I know what we've got in that change room is a right tight group of boys, and I know that, and it's about us, and I say it every week, to work with them hard, identify areas for improvement, and try and take that into the game, and next week's no different.
And today obviously was the South Challenge Cup. In a few weeks' time it's the big cup in Scotland. It's the Scottish Cup against the University of Stirling. Obviously we played them last week, but a trip through to Stirling. You excited about that? I'm
really excited about the whole thing. I look at, I do the kind of fixtures, I put them on the wall, and I do them in kind of blocks of 6 normally, and it takes us up to the end of October. I'm looking at that and I'm like, yeah, I like this. This is good. I hope the boys are excited about that, and they should be. And it's all about the ups and downs. It's dealing with ups, it's dealing with the downs, the good things, the good points. But every game of football, but knowing that we've got so much trust in them as a coaching staff to go and deliver and do the business. And we've got so much trust in the boys who come off the bench to go and make the changes that we want to make within the game. So it is exciting. It's a real exciting time for us.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Ricky, congratulations on today's victory.
Okay.
Good luck going
No
forward.
worries.